Yeah. Hey, we back with another one. Hold on. Say, man. Hey, Rich Homie Quan passed away today, man. Fuck. That's crazy, my nigga. At the age of 34 years old. So, my nigga, live it up today. Cause my nigga, 34 is young as fuck for him. Like, for, I don't know, for some, but for me, it's old, man. But like, 35 is, yeah, come on, man. You can't die at 35. Is young to die. Feel me? Y'all gotta not die at 35. Don't die at 35, my nigga. Live up your life, cause life is unpredictable and whatever. Let's go.
Oh man, so man, this right here is one of them ones that I just hate to have to cover. You feel me? This one of the ones I hate to have to cover. But listen, what I'm gonna do with this one is spread a message and spread love and show flowers, give flowers. And I'm gonna keep it G. This is not my first time giving flowers to this person, but Rich Homie Quan has passed away today at the age of 34 years old due to an alleged overdose. That's what family and friends are saying about Rich Homie Quan, you feel me? Now, in my opinion, Rich Homie Quan is the best melodic rapper of all time. My favorite melodic rapper of all time. And just so y'all know, I ain't just capping. When I barely had a little platform, you feel me, I was showing love to Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan ain't playing with you niggas. I feel like Rich Homie Quan, the best singing rap nigga of all time. I still feel like Rich Homie Quan, one of the best rappers out, and everybody popping less lyrical versions of him. That's the Babies, the Gunners, anybody that got that melodic vibe, you feel me? Rich Homie Quan had the most lyrics, best songs when it was his time. He stopped himself. He slowed down himself due to his contract issues and things of that sort. So Rich Homie Quan, bro, he was always that dude to me, man. Always that dude, bro. We got some people reacting to it and confirming his death. Jacquees saying, rest in peace, my brother Rich Homie Quan. I love you for life, Rich Gang. Boosie Badass saying, just got word, Rich Homie Quan, just OD. Just talked to you, Quan, the other day. Gonna miss you, nigga. Just talked to you, bruh. Thug and peace, Quan. Never gonna forget your smile and the way you talked and, of course, your music, man. Then, you know, another homie saying, I'm devastated, one of his homies. Another person close to him said, 100% confirmed, question marks, no way. The person that's close to him, I am T.O. Green, said, yeah, bad pill. Bad pill, bruh. We got Quavo showing love, saying, may God be with us. Never saw this being part of our journey. Got Takeoff right there. Rich Homie gone. Thug locked up. Set, they ain't close like they was no more. You see the heartbroken emoji, dog. It's like, hey, Quavo, piece that shit up, bro. Like, get back to the music or whatever y'all can do. But it's crazy how this whole situation panned out. Like, y'all remember when that...
Bro, why Atlanta, every Atlanta nigga talk like that? You can tell he's from Atlanta by the way he talk. The way y'all can do. Like, every time they got that promising this shit.
Was no more. You see the heartbroken emoji, dog. It's like, hey, Quavo, piece that shit up, bro. Like, get back to the music or whatever y'all can do. But it's crazy how this whole situation panned out. Like, y'all remember when that new Atlanta song, that Welcome to New Atlanta, baby? Like, that shit was hard, fool. But, yeah, dog. It's another one, all them boys. I remember they were supposed to do the Miko Thuggin' album. That was supposed to be hard as hell, but I think 300 stopped that from coming out because they probably didn't want Migos at a point in time. They wasn't as popping. But Thug was, so I guess 300 just wanted to focus on Thug at a point in time for whatever reason. It was wild, bruh. Before Bad and Bougie times, dog. This is the prime. Y'all know Rich Homie Quan always hopped on the features. They had that one song on No Label 2. I believe with Rich Homie Quan, that shit was so fucking hard, bruh. Takeoff came on that shit like Fishers. That was my shit, bro. Young Rich Homies. You can tell, yo, bitch, we seen Young Rich Homies. Yeah, that was that shit right there. That was that vibe. Many good nights, man. Many good nights. V showing some love to Rich Homie Quan, man. Playboy Cardi showing love. You know, I remember this. This a classic video. They had Soulja Boy up in the corner looking like you just proud to be there. Just proud to be there in the room. There was some classic moments. You feel me, man? Rich Homie Quan, dog. Playboy Cardi showing some more love. That boy Rich Homie out of here. This is crazy, boy. Crazy. Now, even Lil Woody spoke on Rich Homie Quan passing away. He said, I hate this happen. I pray that God protect Thug and them from this country. We got some more to say about Woody a little later, and Rich Homie Quan, hold on tight. This came out earlier saying it's been reported that Rich Homie Quan was found unresponsive after being missing since 4 a.m. this morning. He was transported to Grady Memorial Hospital around 9 a.m., where medical staff has been working on him for 3 hours. It's unclear if he has passed at this time, but please keep him and his family in your thoughts and prayers. So at this point in time now, they're reporting that he has passed away. You know, maybe it's not true, but a lot of people are confirming it that's close to him, so this shit sucks. Now, when I tell y'all right now my thoughts on this shit, first of all, I'm not sad, I'm mad. I'm not sad, I'm mad because this is not how your legacy is supposed to end, bro. Not like this. Not like this. And when you have so many different artists that's losing their lives in the same fashion, you start to feel like Tupac on that one song, you feel me? I can't cry. You know, it's tough to feel sad and sorry when you see people run into the same walls and dilemmas over and over again. You know, they say, a smart man learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. I thought Rich Homie Quan was somebody who was just wiser than that right there. It frustrates you. It's really frustrating. And it's a fine line when you think about situations like this, about how do you want to talk about someone while also being sensitive to their family members. And all I gotta say about that is that, you know, Rich Homie was that dude. And I don't act like I have some parasocial relationship as well to, you know, act like I'm going to be affected just as much as his family. But what we can draw from the situation is like, damn, when are we as a community going to start rightfully shunning this damn drug use? When are we gonna start doing that shit, bro? We got so many situations where rappers like Future, you know, really rubbed a lot of folks the wrong way when he said he didn't even do as much drugs that he did in his music. I mean, that he spoke about in his music. And admitting that he feels responsible for rappers like Juice WRLD, who also died from OD doing drugs. There's a lot of negative shit that we praise in hip-hop, a lot of stupid shit that we normalize, and at some point we gotta be real about it. I understand artists telling their stories, but we're not telling stories the right way, you know? I know we go through rough shit, I know we go through dark times, but at some point in time, the music has to be about uplifting and rising out of it, not just burying yourself in the dark shit, burying yourself within, you know, drug use and saying, this is my escape, this is my end-all be-all of how I'm gonna deal with my issues. The music, the message needs to be transitioning from using that crutch. The story isn't about transitioning anymore. You feel me? Kendrick Lamar had a song called A Pull for the Liquor, talking about, you know, him not doing drugs that much and, you know, getting drunk. On his album, he got high and shit got real bad for him. Couldn't take it. J. Cole, when he first started, he used to talk about, you know, the times when he smoked and tripped out. Couldn't take it no more. So those artists use the story about talking about liquor and drugs and saying how this led me to not being in my right mind and affecting my life. I know I'm going back and forth between J. Cole and Kendrick, but even J. Cole later on goes on and talk about, you know, how he was so deep into alcoholism that he felt like he was an alcoholic. At some point in time, you're just thinking like, why am I doing this shit anymore? But outside of that, a lot of artists just leave that part of diving into these narcotics or alcohol use, they leave that part of it out. The other effects that they have on your life. Hip-hop just makes it so comfortable with being dysfunctional. It wasn't always like that. It was a next step. You know, the music was about to transition into something better. Not just being stuck in a degeneracy. Like, that's our issue. We just stuck in this shit and it's just a cycle. I can understand the newer artists sometimes not knowing any better, but when you know better, you should do better. And Rich Homie Quan, bruh, I just wish this wasn't your situation. Now, some people may say Rich Homie Quan was under a lot of stress. His career fell off. It wasn't what it once was before. And as he was building back up some steam, then you had some audio of him allegedly speaking on Young Thug and him allegedly speaking to a law enforcement officer about, you know, the YSL Rico case. That was the whole situation with people calling him a snitch and a rat. And approaching soon, there may have been a point that he would have been called on the stand, possibly affecting his career even more. Now, I don't know, but that could possibly play with your mental and your psyche to cause you to want to find some type of relief. I don't know, but I'm just trying to make sense of this shit, dog. But I was just about to cover Rich Homie Quan speaking about all this YSL stuff, you feel me? Like, Rich Homie just did an interview speaking on, you know, Lil Woody speaking about shooting up his dad's barbershop.
What do you feel about his statements being said about him basically shooting up your dad's barbershop?
What is a life? The barbershop did get shot up, but it wasn't like I don't want to talk much into it, but it went like he has over exaggerated it because the same day the barbershop got shot up, it was up and running. So it couldn't have been like what he said it was. So we're gonna hold that down. Shout out to Woody, but niggas know.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
But then this was also said in the interview as well.
And I heard you on stage screaming "Free Thugger," right?
Yes, sir.
Is there any chance that at some point in the future, either be unreleased music or whatnot, that we'll hear y'all on a song together again?
That I don't know because we do have a lot of we do have a lot of music that hasn't been released, but who knows what the future holds? First and foremost, let's free Thugger, let's free anybody locked up, let's free Luwop, Lucci. It's a touchy situation, so I try not to talk about it a lot, but I don't know what the future holds, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have a conversation, and it'll start from there.
Okay,
Sure.
I like that answer. And I heard you on.
So, hey, man, Rich Homie's always try to take the civilian route throughout this whole situation. But I'll tell y'all what, this clip right here would have guaranteed that he was going to be in court testifying. Now, we even had this moment, dog, that was funny as hell in the courtroom where, Lil Woody was speaking on the Rich Homie situation with Young Thug and had Young Thug and all the lawyers and shit laughing.
Yes, no, I don't recall. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie?
Bro, I think Rich Homie Quan and I don't think he snitched, and I think that was gonna go get back to
Quan bringing members of this gang to his apartment.
So did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
And I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Okay. Do you recall talking about the shooting at?
Did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Do you recall talking about the shooting at the studio with Rich Homie Quan's car?
So, yeah, I was going to cover that stuff, but, like I said, still is somewhat relevant because I don't know if, the stress of all this stuff, which would be even more of a damper on his career possibly because if they bring up things that he said confidentially while he's on the stand, that probably could have hurt the man even more as far as his career. So I don't know if that stress added to Rich Homie Quan diving into, the drug use like that, but we will never know. We will never know. We just speculating because at this point in time, that's all we left to do. But once again, man, in my opinion, my not humble opinion, Rich Homie Quan was the best melodic rapper of all time as far as his ability, the mixed lyricism and the shit, to give you the pain, to give you the stories. Rich as in Spirit was my favorite album of 2018. I was hoping that at some point in time, he could rise back to the top. You feel me? The game hasn't left his sound. If anything, he was before his time. At this point in time, it just, what could have been. What could have been. But nevertheless, rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Appreciate all the good music you gave us, man. I know for sure I'm going to be blasting Rich as in Spirit. Still going in. I'm going to be blasting that for forever. Forever. So many good times with Rich Homie Quan music. So many good times, man. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all gotta say in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here, though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 4 million. So, yeah, on my phone. Yeah, do that.